Still trending today, the young lady that called Elumelu Tony, and Elumelu corrected her saying he doesn't subscribe to the Oyibo Life. I've gotten 3 videos of people who refuse to be called by their first names. I'll go with Reuben Abati. In an older Arise TV moment that still gets shared, a fresh university graduate working for Arise TV, she was covering, I think, the Nigerians, that are returning from Ukraine and during the Ukraine-Russia war. So she addressed former presidential spokesperson and veteran journalist Reuben Abati She simply called him Reuben. Reuben Abati's reply was dry, precise, and memorable. Reuben Abati said, "It seems like you attended my naming ceremony. When I see you, I'll tell you my history in this profession."
To give us more updates on Nigerians who were evacuated from Ukraine via Bucharest Airport in Romania is Arise correspondent Mary Chinga, who is on ground out there, as we listen to some of the returnees. Mary, good morning, and thank you for joining us on the morning show.
Good morning, Reuben.
Good morning.
Good morning, Reuben.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
So,
the way you are calling Reuben,
yes, I can
it's
hear
like
you
you were
Reuben.
at my naming ceremony when I was born many years ago. But carry on. What's the situation report out there?
Okay, so students here are basically...
Is the process smooth, or are they going through extraordinary stress on their arrival?
Reuben, I would say that the Nigerian authorities are generally warm. Their posture is that of, them being warm to receive this Nigerian students who actually look very exhausted and in need of love and all of the kindness they can actually get from the Nigerian government. All hands are on deck right here, and they're giving them their best.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mary. I see you are in love with my name. You like to keep calling me, okay? When I see you, I will tell you my history in this profession, okay?
All right, it's time for a short break on the morning show. Now, when we return.
Morning show, here on Arise. Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise news analyst Emmanuel Ifeni. Good morning, Mr. Ifeni.
Good morning, Reuben. I happen to be one of those who could have attended your naming ceremony. Well, we just added Mary Chinga to that list of the privileged ones who can call you Reuben. Just leave it at that. Just leave it at that. Well, good morning, Rufai. Okay.
Then the next person is Eucharia Anunobi, the veteran Nollywood actress. It's in a March 2026 clip from the Honest Bunch podcast that has been circulating again. Nollywood veteran turned minister Eucharia Anunobi stopped the host mid-flow. She insisted on being addressed as Apostle Dr Eucharia Anunobi, emphasizing the doctorate she earned and the spiritual titles she carries. In fact, she said in this video that the doctorate degree is not honorary. She earned it. That is, she got a PhD degree. Not that you do so much, you go to universities can award honorary degree. It wasn't honorary degree. She earned it.
One and the only Eucharia Anunobi.
If you want to introduce me, you introduce me properly. I remain Apostle Dr. Eucharia Anunobi. My doctorate degree is not honorarium. It is academic. I'd worked, I'd labored, I'm schooled. And when I mean schooled, I mean schooled. I am a woman of God, an ordained woman of God, a foremost, not just superstar, I'm a megastar when it comes to acting. I'm a moving acting machine. And it is necessary and expedient that people are given the right introduction, because we all always like to diminish our own and don't give them the honor that's due to them. So if you want to introduce me, you introduce me properly. Right. And then I don't know where you got the echo from. Yeah, there was a court wedding, but there was no traditional wedding and there was no church wedding. And that relationship had been dissolved. And that name has been expunged and it's gone and buried and will never resurrect. So as it is, I remain Apostle Dr. Eucharia Anunobi.
So the moment was calm as you're going to watch, but firm, no theatrics, just a clear boundary around the respect her credentials and journey deserve. Viewers across the world have praised the assertiveness, with many joking that they now need to go and collect their own titles, so people stop shortening their names. The last but not the least is Dr. Maya Angelou. Years earlier, the late Dr. Maya Angelou, the voice that featured in the intro of Wizkid's Every Day, corrected a young audience member who addressed her as Maya. She reminded the person that after 62 years of life, work, and contribution, she had earned the right to be spoken to with a full measure of respect her name and titles carry.
Kim, you had a question.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Maya her views on interracial relationships.
Oh, thank you. And first, I'm Miss Angelou.
Miss Angelou.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not Maya. I'm 62 years old. I have lived so long and tried so hard that a young woman like you or any other you have no license to come up to me and call me by my first name.
Excuse me.
That's first. That's first. Also because at the same time, I am your mother, I'm your auntie, I'm your teacher, I'm your professor. You see?
You just told her that she should call you Ms. Angelou.
Miss Angelou. Dr. Angelou, Professor Angelou, Auntie.
Is that part of the problem in this culture that we have? There's not enough discipline, there's not enough respect?
I only think that the children know only what we teach them. If there is something wrong in the generations, last two generations, which did not carry on the tradition. And I think this is true not just in the black community, this is true in the white community, in all the communities. We have not taken the children to our knees and told them the truth. Darling, here's the way it is. You live in direct relation to the poets, the heroes, and the sheroes you have. Always honor the elders. Oh, then you honor yourself. Honor women. You honor yourself. Honor men. You honor yourselves. Watch your mouth. Watch what you say to another human being. Don't be so ready to be rude. You have to teach the children that people don't jump up out of cribs, baby cribs, and know that. So somebody has not done the right thing. That's all I'm saying. To Kim, I apologize for being so short. I apologize. I'm not usually so short. It just caught me off guard. I saw you at 14. I thought, ooh. Well, but I apologize.
The exchange was gentle, yet unmistakable. Familiarity is not automatic. It is granted, not assumed. So these three moments sit neatly beside the recent incident involving UBA Group Chairman Tony Elumelu. A trainee addressed him simply as Tony. Tony Elumelu responded with characteristic politeness, asking to be called Mr. Elumelu or TOE. The request was not aggressive. It was a quiet assertion of the boundary between casual acquaintance and the formal respect due to someone who has built what he has built. So I've seen a lot of people react to it in every way, in every angle, in every view. The lady was wrong. Let's assume that she's a trainee, graduate trainee from UBA, and maybe they are told to address colleagues with their first name. This is Tony Elumelu. Let's assume she was right. The moment Tony Elumelu did not like her manner of approach, why didn't she apologize? She did not apologize. She went on with her question. And when some of you that have watched my previous video, her question is about content creation. You have all the questions in the world to ask this man, Tony Elumelu, about business, about career. What you're asking is about content creation. You posted a video. You have 861 followers. And then you post some. Before, you used to have 50 likes. Now you're having 5, 10. You needed that much help. And then you are also arrogant. It's disgraceful to me.
And I called them, I pulled them closer, and I said, you haven't earned the right to call me by name. I have a child as old as you are. Even if I don't have children, you haven't earned the right, and you will never earn that right at your age to call me by name. Whatever happened to ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. And there's something about this, hi, I can't stand it. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, hello, ma'am. I mean, come on, we can be quite cordial. And this is Africa, after all. There's some rude children out there. I'll say children, but there are rude adults as well.
The internet has been agog recently concerning the young lady that addressed Satoni Elumelu, you know, by his first name, and he corrected her. And on the spot, the lady should have taken correction immediately to have apologized. But what she did was she just carried on. And everybody on the internet is castigating her. Yes, she should be castigated because she did not show respect. Because as Africans, as Nigerians, we need to give respect and honor to whom respect and honor is due. Principalities and powers of our land, I am begging on behalf of that lady. I don't know who she is. She should have immediately gone on her knees and say she's sorry to Satoni Elumelu. So Satoni Elumelu, Chairman, UBA, Transcorp Hilton, and so many other conglomerations, I want to apologize on behalf of that lady because she did not do right. We need to do better. We need to show respect and honor to whom respect is due. So Satoni Elumelu, I am begging you, fathers and mothers in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, in Africa, on behalf of that young lady that did not show respect, that should have apologized the moment Satoni Elumelu said, you can't address me by my first name. Satoni Elumelu, on behalf of that young lady, fathers and mothers, I say, I am sorry on her behalf. She should have knelt down and said she is sorry. She did not show respect. Everybody is castigating her, but I am pleading on her behalf. I say, sir, forgive her. The body of the conglomerates of companies in Nigeria, please forgive that young lady. Forgive her, oh. Please forgive her. I am begging on her behalf. Please, please, please. People should not kill her, oh. I beg. I don't know who she is, but please forgive her. Please, young lady, do better, oh. Do better. God bless you all. God bless you all, oh.
Wisdom is the rightful application of understanding in whatever environment you find yourself. I am the catalyst, here to awaken you to your new reality.